What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Denali, A to the K, Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. You guys know how we do it, taking one request per video uploaded 7 days a week, man. But in today's video, we have a request from a couple of people. Enzo, PS4 streamer, Alex Stuck, Farouk Jakey, and Leslie Castro all want to see Paul Walker's Nissan GTR from Fast and the Furious. Now, my mistake if I missed anybody's names in this one. I just take one request per video, so if you didn't make that request on that specific video, chances are you may have got missed, so my sincere apologies, man. But if you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, definitely smash that subscribe button. And if you guys haven't checked out the Facebook page, definitely check that out. Link's going to be down in the description. Basically just a little behind the scenes video clips, also pictures, and I'm going to let you guys know when I'm holding a couple private auctions as well, so you guys can get in on a couple sick cars that we're going to be auctioning off. So definitely make sure you check that out. But for the time being, we are going to go ahead and buy up this 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2, 63,000 credits. If I could find one of these cars in real life for $63,000, you guys already know that would be a steal. Right off the bat, I am seeing a Paul Walker skin, but I'm just going to go ahead and search up for a couple more versions here, see if we can get a little bit of variety happening here, and see if we can find something that looks appropriate. Now, as I scroll through here, I am really feeling this one right here. I can't remember 11. We're going to go ahead and use this skin for today's build. Now, the reason that I decided to buy this car is that I actually do not own an R34 Skyline in this game yet. I own a whole bunch of Nissans, but for some reason, I do not own one of these cars, man. So we're going to go ahead and back it on up here, jump into the upgrade section and get started with this car. Now, right off of the bat, we're going to leave the stock engine because obviously there is a legendary powertrain in there, the 2.5 liter. I want to say an RB25. No, that could be some whole next level stuff. 26, 2. I'm not really sure, man. You guys could probably let me know exactly what engine is in here. Now, this is a R34. Not really sure, but we're going to go ahead and leave that stock powertrain in there for the time being. As far as the drivetrain goes, I think we're going to stick with that all-wheel drive, most certainly. You know, it just wouldn't be the same with the rear-wheel drive setup. Now, as far as the body kit goes, I'm just going to pull up a picture here on my phone and see if we can find something that matches. So I'm just going to run through a couple of our options here. AB Flug, not really feeling it. The Nismo would definitely be, you know, feeling the Nismo if it was just a regular Skyline build. AB Flug, not really feeling that. I think what we're going to have to go with on this one is the top secret bumper. Now, that is looking, you know, about as close as it's going to get from what I can tell. As far as the wing goes, we are going to need a big old wing on this thing. Just going to scroll through a couple of our options here. Now, it's between, obviously, the Forza wing or the top secret wing. And I gotta say, man, that top secret wing is probably going to be the one that we go with here. As far as the rear bumper goes, we're going to see what kind of body kits we have here. That AB Flug, the June. I'm liking the June. That's really looking, I think that one's looking pretty well appropriate. Something nice, something, you know, simple, not too crazy, and still looks legit. Obviously, we got to throw on some side skirts. Now, this is, you know, Fast and the Furious. We're going to be ricing this thing up just a little bit. Now, as far as the body kit goes, I'm going to have to go with that AB Flug Street Series. And that pretty much covers the outside. Now, as far as the wheels go, we are definitely going to upgrade that tire compound, not to a Horizon, but to a race tire compound. Now, I really want this thing to be able to perform. Might take it on a few races once it's done being built, but we'll see once we get out there. Now, as far as the wheels go, we need a nice 6-spoke here with a little bit of a dish. So I'm just going to scroll through a couple of our options here. So as I'm scrolling through here, the HRE 546Rs, definitely going to be the rim that we're going to go with on this one. Now, I am going to big this up. You got to keep in mind, man, this was Fast and the Furious. You know, Too Fast, Too Furious. So you got to keep in mind, man, things were a little bit ricey back then. We're going to go ahead and put a 20-inch wheel on this front and back. Typically, in today's tuner standards, a 20 would definitely be way too big. But back then, man, that was kind of the normal. Big, ugly body kits, wings, 20-inch wheels. You know, the game has definitely changed since then. As far as the driveline goes, I'm thinking we are fully going to upgrade that and get into the brakes and suspension here. Now, I definitely need to see those brakes being upgraded. As far as the suspension goes, we're going to lower this down just a little bit. Oh, damn, that is looking fresh right there. Buy and install. Anti-roll bars front and back, obviously. Things got to be able to turn properly. The roll cage, now I'm just going to look up here. From what I can see online, this car definitely has a roll cage, at least a half cage behind the driver's seats. So we're going to go ahead and install a roll cage on this one. Weight reduction, pretty sure in the movie this thing would have been completely gutted. I don't see how it would, you know, not be. It was a race car that they used on the streets. We're going to go ahead and do the same for this. Now, as far as the engine goes, I don't want to get too carried away. We are not going to fully build this engine. A couple people ask me why I don't completely fully build the engines. You know, I like them to be somewhat modest, easy to drive, and usable. When you start fully modding everything, the cars become, you know, they don't become street cars anymore. You can only really use them in a straight line. And, you know, I want to be able to take some corners with this thing, have a little bit of fun. So we're just going to upgrade the turbos and the intercooler and oil cooling and the flywheel, along with intake and exhaust, just to give us a nice sound. So we're going to go ahead and back it on up here, install this setup. $50,000, relatively modest build for this car. Now, as far as the tuning goes, we're just going to check out our gearing right now. Now, from the pictures that I've seen online, this thing is not lowered by any means. So we're going to go ahead and raise this thing up to just about stock height. Now, like I say, Too Fast, Too Furious, man, they were dark times. People weren't really sure what to do with cars like this. Obviously, now you have the nice, you know, lowered with a nice flush wheel setup, maybe a little bit of poke. It's real easy. People know what to do with cars like this. Back then, I'm going to be 100% honest, man. This car is a little bit ricey. But it's iconic, a classic, and everybody knows this car, man, which is why it is greatly appreciated nonetheless. Nice little exhaust note here. A little bit of a rev up. Let's get inside. Typical GTR. Woo! This thing sounds like a beast. We got some classic old school blue tint here. You can tell that's been faded just a little bit. So yeah, man, I guess it's about time to take this thing for a little bit of a rip. Love those halo tails. Some serious turbo lag there. I guess that's what you get with an all-wheel drive. So yeah, I'm going to say this is a 2.6 liter. Now, I'm not sure the exact engine code. I am a Nissan guy, but when it comes to these old school turbo motors, man, I'm a VQ QR. I know the newer engines, but wow, okay. This thing is pulling pretty good, actually. Like, it's got a really... That backfire, though. Damn. Oh, Ferrari. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's see if we can get this Ferrari here. This looks like that douchebag that was talking smack when I was driving the Supra. Well, I'm talking as if I was Brian O'Connor right now, but let's see if we can get this man. Give me that race option. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we can do. That Testarossa, that's the exact same car that was in the first Fast and the Furious, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Taking her off-road, not something I would typically want to do with a classic Skyline like this. Trading that paint. Oh my, oh, okay. That's no good. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got him. There's no way this guy's gonna beat me, man. This is an all-wheel drive Skyline versus a friggin' mid-engine rear drive. Come on, son. Unless I mess up and hit a tree or something. Oh, he's right on my ass, though. Come on. How long is this race right now? Oh, man. Woo. Okay, so, it'll beat a Ferrari in a rally race. So now back to a little cruising. Yeah, this thing, the torque curve on it is very straight. Like you'd think with a twin turbo car like this, you'd get a hard punch all at once. But it's very, like, the curve is very straight, very manageable. I'd really like to see what this car could do in a rear-wheel drive platform. Maybe switch up the differential and put the all the power to the rear wheels. But as an all-wheel drive car, lots of power, man. Now, what I'm noticing here is we're sitting in 5th. I've got a funny feeling 6th probably isn't going to be accessible where it's sitting right now. Let me just see if I can get a nice straightaway. In some kind of a speed zone right now. Hopefully no one's coming on the other side. Big old truck. Let's see. Come around this corner. Looks like we got a bit of a straight. I mean, I kind of like it, man. It's very manageable. Oh, no. Going off the road as I say that. All right, let's do a little bit of a tuning on the gearing here, just to see if we can access 6th gear a little easier here. 1, 2, 3. There's 6th gear. Got a little bit of faster acceleration. Let's try that. Tighten up that gear ratio just a little bit. Probably still not going to be able to hit 6th gear on this straight. Well, maybe. There we go. That's a little more usable. Looking like we'll top out right around 300 kilometers an hour. I'm going to have to do the conversion, I think, because I don't know what that is in miles, and I'm Canadian, stupid Canadian, so... These tires are amazing, man. It just turns. Whenever you turn it... Oh, we got that prize spin. Gearing, this car is all around very well rounded. This is why I don't max out builds, ladies and gentlemen. Just a very well rounded car. Super usable. You know, I can keep it in the lines. It sounds great, looks great. I would typically lower it a little bit more because, I mean, like I say, they didn't really know what they were doing back then as far as the stance game goes, but... Woo! Sounds amazing, man. I'm in love with this car right now. So yeah, like I say, typically the only other thing that I may do with this car, lower it just a little bit, but for the, I mean, it handles great, so I might just leave it. It's not bouncy at all. It's just a really nice car, man. So I'm pleased with how this build turns out. The skin looks absolutely sick, man. Really liking this skin. So big ups to the man who made this skin. I forget his name, but you guys saw it at the beginning when I chose it. So yeah, man, if you guys want to make your own GTR, Spec V, that Brian O'Connor, RIP Paul Walker Skyline, man. This is pretty much it. I'm happy with the way that it turned out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. My first R34 GTR in the game. So I'm stoked about that. Definitely know that I'm going to be having fun with this one. So yeah, man, I'm thinking this is probably going to be the end. I don't know why I'm taking another picture. I'm trying to back out here, man. We trying to back out. Backing on up. Backing on up. So I'm going to do some donuts. So yeah, as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. You guys know this channel would not be here Without you guys, I would not be nearly as active as I am without your guys' support. So definitely big ups to you guys. Yeah, man, don't forget to check out that Facebook page for all the behind-the-scenes content. Once that page hits like 1,000 likes or follows, I think I might do like a 1,000,000 credit giveaway. So, yeah, for all you guys who are still watching, man, the real ones, you guys can get in on that. So definitely check that out. So with that being said, I am your boy Denali, a.k.a. Don Squally, crashing a whole bunch of classic cars, man. We're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh!